Alright lads and lasses, I'm Xcentric Racer and we are here on Forza Horizon 5 for Forza Community. That's been a little moment since we've done these. Only a few people, we've only got 8 people well that's the amount of numbers we got. Yes, I am actually playing this on the Xbox Series X now, so we've got smooth frame rate, thank Christ. What we've got here are C-Class cars from the 1990s. I have got the Mark II Golf. Mostly because I absolutely adore the Mark II Golf. I want one in real life. So, yeah, that's the main reason. Now, this car should be pretty good. It is on stock tyres. It's got 245s at the all around. So handling might be a little bit of a concern. But it is good power. I've got 87 horsepower, I think it is. And this car weighs under a ton. It only weighs about 920 kilos. I do have front aero on it. I don't have rear aero, so it might be a little bit skittish getting through the corners. However, acceleration down the straights should be fine. All of these races are going to be on tarmac. There's no dirt races in here. Someone has already went wide into the building. I'm getting a huge amount of understeer through turn 1 there. Let's try and correct now. Oh, Street Furniture has played its part there. Need to try and get out of the corner there. There we go. So, first race, as you saw, Bola Ocho. This is not going to be the strong suit of the Golf. The Golf, it's not going to have the cornering speed. It's going to have good acceleration, so it might not be too bad up the hill. I mean, I'm guessing majority of people here are pretty much going to be on stock tyres or possibly even street tyres at a push. However, nothing else. So, no, there is that. That one's a little bit chaotic. I've got still going to think, trying to go on the outside of the CRX. I'm going to use my massive acceleration. 267 horsepower, that's how much I've got, so I was massively wrong. Yeah, I do not have the handling of that CRX. CRX making a big move up the inside, but it was really slow with that narrow line. I think I've knocked over someone's rubbish bag. I'm trying to make 3 wide. Still Guns being the big loser of all of that. Chrome managed to gain back those positions. It was just that CRX's impressive handling. I'm not going to be able to... I can't really fight that. Ooh. I've got to be careful, me. Just got to deal with that understeer a little bit. Boot the power now. Got it into 3rd gear. Yeah, Still Guns has been the big unfortunate loser in all of that. Just dropping into a 6th place. I've just got to be mindful of my car's handling. Ooh, that Peugeot is looking to seem absolutely bloody everywhere. That rally. I was a little bit too slow through there. Skelarch managed to ping it into the wall. They're going to be really slow off this corner. I'm going to say thank you very much. That's going to give me that position. Steve is running away at the front in something. I don't know what that something is, but I think they had a pretty clean run. I've got Skelarch possibly trying to find a way past here. I've got a massive amount of understeer. I've still got a huge amount of understeer. Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, I just had that much understeer. They probably won't expect me to understeer that far wide. I'll return the favour a little bit. Oh God, come on, get out the corner, Golf. There we go. Let's try and get some speed now. I have put in a centrifugal supercharger in it, so it does have an aspiration. Sounds of things. Yeah, I can hear the turbo. I think, yeah, I can hear the turbo in that. Well, obviously, it's a super 2-litre turbo. Oh wow, that was really skittish to that corner. Did not get that braking zone right whatsoever. That's going to actually bring Still Guns into this fight a little bit. So I've got to be a little bit concerned about that. I'm going to try and brake a little bit earlier. Still Guns, I think, was trying to make a move up the inside of Skelarch there. I managed to get it stick. Now there are going to be some huge leanings. There's some bumper cars going on over there. A bit more than just a small lean going on. Had huge amounts of understeer. I'm not catching up to the front 3. However, I think Steve is now starting to get caught up a little bit by the guys, by the 2 Honda well, one of the Honda CRXs, now that they've been set free from the battles. I'm just kind of driving in my rear view mirror, basically just trying to find where Still Guns is going to try and be. I'm not too sure what that Peugeot's going to be like against me, because that car seems to definitely be struggling with handling. Oh, I clipped the inside wall a little bit too much. Yeah, slow a little bit too early. We are starting to run away from Skelarch a little bit now. So, you know, there is that. I'm not too sure what is running away at the front. I don't actually know what Steve is in, but it has been caught up massively by Chroma's CRX. That CRX is running full race aero, so that's going to be very good around here. But because of course it's running that. I mean, down this small straight section, I was catching up to it massively. I think I have one of the fastest cars down the straight, if I remember correctly. I think I do. I don't know if I've got the most power. I think Skelarch might have a little bit more power than me. But of course that Super's going to be a lot heavier than my Golf, because I have put weight reduction on this. I kind of wanted to get most amount of acceleration as possible. Try and use wide stock tyres and then just put in the rest sort of power, so I can at least have good straight line speed. On the final lap now, I really am just focusing on the rearview mirror. I think, unless I make a catastrophic mistake, I'm far enough away from skill guns. It was far enough away from Skelarch, but I'm not going to be able to get a turn through there. Chroma has taken the lead in that CRX away from Steve, but are they able to hold on to that? I don't actually know. Still Guns has gone massively wide there. That's going to possibly put them in the firing range for Skelarch. Brakes are a little bit iffy through there, but we do manage to get it stopped. Oh, Still Guns is having a little bit of issue. Skelarch is probably going to be able to get some sort of position there. It's, to be honest, I've not really managed to run away from that Peugeot or the Toyota. Just managed to get a little bit of a better run with Skelarch, just making a little bit of a mistake. Chroma is going to take the win in that CRX. Henry, I think, was in another CRX. That's going to be a third place for them. I'm going to take fourth. Still takes fifth. Skelarch sixth. I'll find out what Steve is driving now. I'm not too sure myself. He was in an 03 Ford Focus. I think they may have picked the wrong car, because we're meant to be in 1990s cars. Unless they're... Well, I suppose the Mark 1 Focus did come out in 99. I wonder if that's the basis they're going off. I'll allow it for now. Because that car did come out in the 90s. It's just that is the RS model, which came out in 03. But, not much to go on about that race, other than Golf's not too bad. Race number 2, we have headed to Moulege. This, the tarmac circuit. We managed to get someone else. Pers has joined us in, I think, the wrong car. We are meant to be in 90s cars, and they've managed to get in the Clio from 2013. So yeah, they might... I don't think they've read the restriction properly. Pers, you moron. They're probably being yelled at in party chat now, I imagine. I'm not too sure. Anyways, let's get this underway. So, Golf should be alright in some parts, and then struggle in the other parts. The straight line, it should be very good at. Yeah, as you can see, I'm absolutely flying past Steve. Yeah, that Focus is very good through the corners. Obviously, struggling a little bit down the straight. I just struggle with me braking. A little bit of on-power understeer there. That Focus doesn't really seem to have, but that's the other thing. I can make this Golf a pain in the arse to overtake with just a lot of acceleration. That's the main advantage. Still is running away a little bit. Oh, I think Steve tried to do a little bit of a cutback. It almost sort of worked, but I think they're let off because of just coming into contact with me. They are going to try the inside line. There we are. Yeah, I'm just going to keep them sort of pinned on an inside line. Keep them a little bit on a narrow line, so they're not going to be able to do much of it. There comes the CRX's handling. Sorry. However, here comes my Golf's acceleration. Yeah, that CRX might be a little bit of a bugger to hold back potentially. Right, let's see. How well do I do compared to Guns on the straight? I'll have to wait and see. Can I take this first corner flat? I got a little bit of an oversteer moment, so the answer to that is probably no. To be honest. Because my back end is just a little bit too loose. Try and slow it down. There we go. I got through there. Relatively okay. I've just got to be mindful of those CRXs and the Focus trying to make a position on me, because their handling is just so superior to mine. But if I can be a nuisance to them, then that's going to make my life a little bit easier by just being able to just out-accelerate them and compromise them where they're quick, when they're not going to be able to compromise me where I'm quick. Question is, am I going to be able to catch up to Guns? That is a hell of a lot of understeer through this double right-hander. That's not good news for me. I need that front end to be swinging in a little bit more. I need to see if I can actually catch up to that Peugeot. I am actually a little bit further away now this time from the two CRXs. I think because they've been having a battle with Steve, that's kind of basically just allowed me and Guns to run away a little bit. Yeah, just a little... Yeah, that seems to work a lot better. Just need to do a little dab on the brake, and then we can get through turn 1. No problems whatsoever. Just going to slow down though for turn 2. Steve and Henry are having a battle for the ages with Chrome. Gonna basically be in there if there's any slim chance of an opportunity. I'm gonna try and get that position off them. I'm gonna leave it in third, possibly. Try and just get a little bit more stability out the corner. It seems to work so far. Front end actually turning in nicely through that section. This time out, just need to get this corner a little bit better. Guns having a huge understeer problem, then a big oversteer problem shortly after it. That's definitely struggling with grip. I've just got to deal with a little bit of understeer, or just a little bit of front wheel drive understeer and whatnot, and then I am sorted. So yeah, that Peugeot does not seem nice to drive whatsoever. So I am actually starting to gain on it a little bit as well. I'm not too sure how much power that has, or who's quicker down the straight. We seem to be roughly about even. Oh, I got a huge slide. Still, Guns going massively wide. Actually taking a little bit of a bumpier route. That's going to drag me up to them massively. Oh, I was going to try going up the inside. I don't think they were expecting me to try and go up the inside, so they kind of just blocked my line off as I was going to try and make a move. I'll let them get back onto the circuit. I'm not going to go for that overtake. All I need to do now is just find an opportunity. Spot the chance that I can get an opportunity. I was a little bit stuck on their rear bumper there when they hit the street furniture, so I'm not going to be able to do anything here. This is probably going to be my opportunity. They're just going to understeer wide into my face. I'm going to try and block the apex. They're going to slide wide. That leaves a gap for me. Come on, Volkswagen. I've got a little bit better handling. Do I have the acceleration? Yes, I do. Oh, a lot of understeer though. Is that going to give Guns the opportunity to catch back up? No, it's not. I'm going to take race to victory. That was bloody close. That was really close behind as well. Steve did a really good job. I think they managed to hold off the two CRXs there. I think they managed to do it. Yeah, look at those lap times. Really close. I would take fastest lap. So it was a perfect race. Take the race win and fastest lap at the same time. Yeah, that was really close actually, between the top 5. Yeah, Chrome managed to get the 4th place, but Steve managed to hold off the two attacking Hondas for 3rd place. That was a really good battle. I enjoyed that race. That was really, really good. Well, the Golf uses its advantage of straight line speed, claims the win at Moulege. Let's see what it holds up at the other tracks. Yeah, so I may have been a moron and forgot to actually unpause my footage for race 3, which was the lookout circuit. So yeah, there you are.
Horse's arse, mate.
We're on race 4, Chihuahua. Race 3, it was a little bit of a shame actually. I did manage to get 1st place. It was the Focus that managed to claim the win, and Chroma managed to get 3rd place. That was the standings of it. Yeah, so Steve won that one. My Golf actually did pretty well there. It wasn't its strong suit. However, I did manage to make a little bit of a cleaner breakaway and then sort of run away. Just Steve's Focus is a lot better handling than me, so it suited that track a lot better. So, race 4, Chihuahua. This is also going to be a track that isn't going to suit my car whatsoever, but I don't really have the acceleration. That's the thing. This is going to suit my car even less. At least with Lookout, there were 2 big acceleration zones. Now I cannot do that whatsoever. Oh, still Guns has missed checkpoint. That's a shame. Oh, Steve is there, but they noticed I'm going to be up the inside. I wonder if my desync has gone away a little bit. That'd be nice to know. So I managed to get the inside, keep the inside. I'm going to park it a little bit, but my understeer is going to drag me wide. They were thinking about it, trying to go up the inside there. Thought better of it, but then they're just going to be able to go up the inside of me the next corner. So there is that. I'm going to get up the inside, outbrake them actually. I do brake a little bit later. They were a little bit cautious on there. They're going to be running across the dirt. They're just not going to be quite able to stay ahead of me. Just yet. Oh, we've got Chroma. Now, I can only defend from one better handling car. Can't defend from two. They've left the door open for Steve, and that is going to be Steve getting past as well. Nah. Yeah, I can only defend from one handling car, and as soon as the door's open for one of them, then the door's open for the other one. I'm not going to be able to I was not going to be able to do anything about that, but I managed to hold on valiantly. So come on, Golf, let's take this home to a 4th place. You know, I managed to get 2 seconds in this car. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was it. Base 2. Yeah. So I've got 2 seconds, a win. So this is going to be probably a 4th place. Oh my. Golf really does not like that left-hander there. Never ending. So yeah, now I'm on the Series X. That tree should now never respawn when I'm doing Group 2 now. So that I'm doing the Group 2 Bowser Community and whatnot. So that should be really nice. Also, are you enjoying the new 60 frames per second that we're getting? I'm hoping it's going to be 60 frames on the video. It's going to be a little bit embarrassing going, oh yeah, look at these 60 frames, and when the video kind of goes to 30. Well, it's saying that's recording at 60 frames, so there we are. Right, stop looking at the frames. Let's look at the road ahead. Oh god. Okay, I've got to be really careful there. Yeah, my Golf kind of has these moments of not really understeering and then understeering. Yeah, but now that we've got 10 people in the lobby, Starsman has... the Corrado. Last time I went up one of those Corrados was actually when I was going up against Failrace himself. And I think I was in a Mark 1... Yeah, I was in a Mark 1 Golf. And yeah, he had a Corrado with... I think he swapped it. And that Corrado was bloody quick. So I am a little bit nervous about that Corrado, to be honest. Because I know they can be... Excuse me. I know they can be very, very quick cars. So, you know, there is that. God, Gordon Bennett, mate. I do apologise, I'm having a drink. I think, to be honest, it's practically full now. No, it's not a cuppa this time, actually. It's a stout. Yeah, call me an alcoholic if you want. Yeah, Chroma's managed to get to the lead and is going to run away a little bit. That CRX, liking this track very much. Henry is holding on to second with the other CRX, trying to defend off from Steve. Steve, who I'm trying to go around the outside there, is going to do a little bit of a cutback because of Henry having to defend big time. Let's see. Steve couldn't quite actually make that position stick. He's going to be stuck on the outside of this left-hander. Let's see. No, they're not going to be able to make the position just yet. I think Steve has fallen back into line. Yeah, has fallen back into line. I'm sort of in no man's land a little bit in 4th place. Starsman is, I think, closing on me a little bit, possibly, but not by a huge amount. My Golf is not doing too badly here. Steve actually has managed to get the position against Henry. I'm not too sure where. I'm going to guess the final corner. Probably just had a better run or something like that. Probably out accelerates that CRX down towards turn 1. Or probably, I think it was passed before the braking zone. So yeah, I think the Focus a little bit better accelerating compared to Henry's CRX. That's probably what it is. Henry running a little bit wide there. Mainly, I'm pretty much just commentating on everyone else. Battles going on elsewhere. That just isn't my location. We've got a pretty big split on the field, to be honest, at the moment. So be really careful through here. There we go. Eke it onto the power. Into 3rd. I think unless Steve misses a checkpoint or goes really wide, makes a mistake, that is probably going to be them securely into a 2nd place. Chroma is going to take another victory in that CRX. Steve is going to take 2nd. Henry is going to take 3rd in the other CRX. I think that's the first time they appeared on the podium. And I am going to take a 4th place. Well, there we go. I can't really... You know, considering my car was not suited for that track. I was about to say my track was not suited for that car. I don't know what the hell I'm on about. Yeah, I want to be able to face off at the top. Henry might be able to cause a little bit of problems there. But other than that, nah, I want to be able to stand the hope in hell. But It's just how it works. It's how it works out. So, my Golf, that isn't struggling as badly through the corners as I thought. Well, one more race to go. See how that goes. Final race. We have went to the Emerald Circuit. I'm actually starting third this time. I don't know how this is going to play out, to be honest. I'm not too sure. We've gone this nice long straightaway where my Golf is going to be strong, but then we've got a lot of fast corners. It's an interesting one, this. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see how this one plays out. So, let's get this underway. We've got Chroma starting ahead of me, who has better launch. We've got Henry as well having the better launch. Up until about 50 miles an hour. Once I'm able to get my power down, I absolutely fly away from everyone. The question is, am I going to be able to keep my advantage? Because these corners here are pretty damn quick. They're not huge braking zones, especially for C-Class cars. So, you know, I am going to be able to take a fair amount of speed. And probably not like that, because that's quite a lot of oversteer. Yeah, I think really for my Golf, I should have probably put on rear aero. It does definitely struggle from a lack of rear grip. Chroma's going to try and go up the inside. Almost made it work. Oops. Almost made it work, to be honest. However, it just had to go through the pebbles of death. So I did not work out for them. But they are probably going to try and just go around the outside of me. Here. Yeah, they managed to go around the outside of me. I cannot fend off from that. But I do have the straight line speed, so all I need to really do is just be a nuisance. If Steel Guns can do the exact same, then we might actually stand a chance of winning against that CRX. Oh, there's been a huge contact! There's been absolutely massive. I think Steel Guns has accidentally wiped out Chroma by quite a fair amount. That is huge. That is really unfortunate. That's going to cost them both a heap of time. Especially compared to me, which is really good news. You know, if they keep fumbling over themselves, that's going to allow me to run away quite a lot, because that has given me a lot of time to run away. I've got quite the lead, so you know there is that. I've just got to now not be an absolute pillock and throw it away. I mean, to be honest, what was impressive was that Chroma didn't end all. I'll give you that. They can take so much speed around that final corner. I think a little bit too much speed there. Had a mile of understeer, judging by the tyre smoke, and the fact they actually ended up in the wall. Yeah, that was a little bit of a shame. Perza's lost out to Henry. I think that's the... Yeah, that was the other CRX. So come on, Golf. We've got this. Run away. All I need to do is just play it sensible with you, and then, you know, we should be good. Just do a little bit of a lift. It's got a fair bit of lift off oversteer. The back end's just not that grippy. There's a huge battle going on behind me. There are a lot of cars just glued nose to tail back there. I am unfortunately not a part of, but it does allow me to run away, and I can just look at the map and do a little bit of on-spot commentary. Henry actually almost managed to get the position against Chroma there, trying to go around the outside. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for them. I think it's just because Chroma's got too much handling in that CRX. No car really outhandles it. Not even Steve's Focus outhandled that. I think Steve's had a little bit of issues back there. On lap 4. Still the Golf soldiers on in the lead. That CRX though is gaining on me big time. Should have been the 4 lap race. No, just to give myself advantage. But yeah, that CRX is starting to gain on me pretty quickly. As well, it's just got so much handling, and I'm ploughing through all the street furniture here. This is where that car is going to be much quicker than mine. All I've got to do is hope that I am far enough ahead on the final lap. I am starting to hear that CRX. That engine is now becoming louder and louder. Got to keep it behind. Yeah, you can just see how much more handling that car has compared to me. I don't think I am far enough ahead. I mean, I can try and make this Golf as wide as possible just to make it an absolute nuisance, but I can only do that for so long before that CRX finds a way past me through this handling section, because I don't think the finish line is a big enough run for me to use my speed advantage to run away from it. Too much oversteer there. That's not good for me. Understeer a little bit, but we're still not bad through here. There's that CRX. I've just now really... I can't make this easy for it. I can hear it on my left. It's possibly going to try and go for a move up the inside. I'm going to block that off the best that I can. I'm going to make it go a long way around the outside. I'm going to understeer into it. No, it's too far ahead. Oh, I've gone on the power as best as I can. No, it's going to take the win off me. Ah. I probably should have tried to make it go even longer around the outside, but even then, I think I compromised myself too much. Yeah, CRX got that fair and square. It's going to be another second place for me. Well, I can't be too disheartened. I got 3 seconds, a win, and a 4th. My Golf, really damn good around here. Really, really damn good overall in this restriction of 90s cars and newer. Well, I'm going to call it there for video. I do hope you enjoyed. To conclude on my Golf, yeah, it was really good. Pitline speed. I mean, to be honest though, that kind of did help out in some regards. It just didn't quite have the handling of, like, the CRX. I think really all I needed to do with this car was add that little bit of, just add the rear wing onto it. You know, so I've got that back end just being a little bit more stable by adding the rear wing. And I think this could have been a seriously, seriously good car for C-Class, rather than just having the front airbow. But that is that's the way the things are. So yeah, I'm going to call it there for a video. I do hope you enjoyed. All feedback is appreciated. If you do want to take part in one of these, there'll be a link in the description to the Discord where this event takes place. Just give yourself, just join that Discord. It will be the second link. There will be an invite link. Just join that, and you will be sorted, and you'll be, yeah, just sign yourself up for that. However, that's going to be it from me. Take care, and ciao for now.